This is Canon Vickery, and today I'm going to be doing my chapter 13 hands-on lab, and excuse me. This is going to be working with NATs, network address translation. First thing we're going to do is go to our lab 1. Exit en conft, and we're going to do router rip. Stop. Network 192.168.20.0, and we're going to do network 171.16.0.0, and we're going to make a passive interface of S0/0/1. Then we'll go ahead and exit out, and then IP default network 171.16.10.1. And this passive interface command stops RIP updates from being sent to the ISP, because I don't want, if this was the internet service provider, I don't want it constantly going out and saying hello to them. Yeah, because then it goes like along. Yeah, stuff. Okay, so anyways, lab B. Oh my gosh. Conft router rip, and then network 192.168.30.0, and then .20.0. And then on our lab C, en conft router rip, and network 192.168.30.0. Alright, so now on our ISP, oops, didn't put the E in. Oh my gosh, I just did it again. There we go. Now on our ISP, conft, and we want to put in router rip network 192.168.30.0. Now we're going to configure our ISP router so we can telnet into the router without being prompted for a password. So line VTY 04, no login. There. So now we're going to verify that we can ping from the ISP to lab C. Alright, that isn't working. I'm going to break it into simulation mode and see where it's not working yet. Alright, I found the problem. As you can see now, it's pinging how it's supposed to. I just forgot to put in my IP route command. But now that's all good now. So that's part 1. We're going to go to part 2, configuring dynamic network address translation. We're going to create a pool of addresses called global. Okay, so lab A. We need to do IP NAT pool global NAT 171.16.10.50 171.16.10.50 116.10.55 net 255.255.255.0. Now we're going to create an access list. Access list 1 permit 192.168.20.0 0.0.0.255. Add one too many sixes there. Alright, now we want to do the command ipnat inside source list 1 pool global net. Oh, it's supposed to be net, but the other one I put nat. We want to keep this consistent. I messed up the first time, so we're going to consistently keep the name the same at least. So now I'm going to do int s0/0/0 ipnat inside, and now int s0/1/0 1/1. There we go. 001 ipnat outside. So now we want to go to our lab C router. From here we want to telnet to the ISP router. So telnet 171.16.10.1 open. Okay, so now we're in. Oh, I don't really have a good way to prove that we're in. Let me do there. There. Now you can see that we went from our lab C to ISP. So now we'll go to lab B. We're going to try and from lab B we're going to try the same thing. Telnet 171.16.10.1. And as you can see, it let us in. So now from here, if we do the show users, you can see here our users here, those who are accessing to the VTY lines. Yep. So when it says what is so it has our, we'll do ISP show users, shows us the source location and our real IP location. But yeah, sorry, 8. Now onto 9. Leave the session open on the ISP router. Connect to we need to do Control Shift 6. X. There we go. Okay, now let us out. Now let's go to our lab A. Show IPNAT translations. and because of the amount of times that like we've gone through, it's shown our inside and outside, like it translating them. Yeah. So if we take, I believe, if we put it on our simulation and put a P through here to here, but yeah, that's gonna be everything for. Oh wait, no, just kidding. There's a part 3 here. We'll go ahead and go do that. All right, so let's come to here. We're going to clear IP NAT translations with a star there. Conft no IP NAT pool global NAT 1.16.10.50. .55 net mask 255.255.255.0. Oh, let me. There we go. So now we should be able to do that. Still says it's in use and we can't destroy. Let me try this. Alright. No IP NAT pool global NAT 171.16.10.50 171.16.10.55 net mask 255.255.255.0. Exit show run. It still says it's there. No IPNet pool. Oh, that's one problem. I'll try spelling global right. That's strange. Alright, so here's a list of commands that were needed to actually successfully remove it instead of repeatedly getting denied. But yeah, so now that's removed now. Now we're gonna work on configuring PAT. So on our lab A, conf t, we're gonna create a new IP NAT pool. LAMNLE 171.16.10.100 171.16.10.100 net 255.255.255.0. Alright, now we're going to create an access list. access list to permit 192.168.20.0.0.0.0.255. Alright, so there's our two access lists created. Now we're gonna map an access list. We're gonna map the access list to the new pool. So IP nat inside source list to pool LAMNLE overload. There we go. Now we're gonna log back into our C. We're gonna telnet. Okay, we're gonna do en telnet 171 dot. I can't remember the address. 171 dot 16 dot 10 dot 1. And from here, en telnet 171.16.10.1. Awesome. So I can still telnet into the both of those. And now from our ISP router, en, I'm gonna use the show users, and you can see the two lines 0 and 1 where they're coming in from, and we can see their location. Yeah, that looks right. From A exit show IP nat show run. I believe that's still right. If you ping from exit awesome. I think a ping I can't remember the command to make it all go. But yeah, that's everything for our chapter 13 video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Thanks. Bye.